everyone, this is your friend Emily. Today we are going to take a session on stress and anxiety management. This is part 2. In part 1, we have already discussed what is stress and anxiety, how they impact us, and we have also discussed 4 ways to manage them. Now we'll discuss more ways to manage them, and more importantly, we'll discuss how to measure our stress and anxiety level, current stress and anxiety level, how to know whether we have stress or anxiety by ourselves. So before going into that, you might ask me a question. Emily, nowadays you talk a lot about stress and anxiety. Why do you do that? I do not have stress and anxiety. Well, everybody has a little bit stress and anxiety in daily life. But that's not harmful. That's normal, okay? That's normal to have. That's not a disease, right? Stress and anxiety is not at all a disease. Now, but it can give birth to a lot of disease, like including diabetes, high blood pressure, nervous system problem, heart problem, a lot of things, a lot of, right? Hormonal disbalance, a lot of things. Hormonal disbalance again can contribute to stress and anxiety, and stress and anxiety can cause hormonal disbalance. It's vice versa. One day we'll talk about hormonal disbalance. It's a very interesting and very important topic for everyone of us. But today we'll talk about only stress and anxiety, right? So, to answer your question, why do I talk about this a lot? Reason being, for example, you buy a new laptop, right? When you buy a new laptop, what do you do first? Operating system is already installed, right? Be it a MacBook, be it a Windows. What do you do? As first thing is you install the antivirus, right? Why do we install the antivirus? Do we have a virus in our new system? No, right? We have just bought it. No, but we save it, our machine, we save it from future attack, future virus attack, future malware attacks, right? That is why we install antivirus. In our companies, we spend a lot to our cyber security department. We know it's a non-profit making organization, cyber security, but still is spending it, still we have it. Why? Is our company right now under a cyber attack? No, it's not. But we secure our most important asset, that is mostly data, and we can go and talk for 24 hours on this, but we will not go there. But most important assets, we try to save it, and we save ourselves from regulatory impact, right? So mostly we save ourselves from future business loss, reputation loss, and monetary loss for the company to protect ourselves. That is why we do risk management, right? That is why we have the cybersecurity non-profit making department. The same thing with our brain. Our main asset in our body is our brain, our mind, right? That is our main asset because that runs our complete body. Our brain, our mind runs our complete body. It runs our life, right? So the major asset, we need to protect it, okay? So that's why even if we do not have very high level of stress and anxiety, it's important to us to manage it, to protect our brain and mind from future attack of high stress and anxiety and other related diseases. Saying that, we'll talk about 3 pose. Today we are going to talk about 3 pose which is for absolute beginners who have never performed a 3 pose in their lifetime. This session is for them, okay? If you're already performing a 3 pose, it's very good. But this session is not for you then, right? Now, you'll ask, Emily, how do we measure stress and anxiety level? How do we know whether we have stress or anxiety or not? Okay, so when you start performing 3 pose, first 7 days we hold it for 30 seconds, right? For absolute beginner, probably it will take 21 days to hold it for 30 seconds. And then we go to 1 minute, then 2 minutes, then 3 minutes, then we hold it for 5 minutes. Okay, so now when we start holding tree pose for 2 to 5 minutes, that time you go into a meditative state, you focus, you do nothing except focusing on a far point, and if you see thoughts are coming in, so that's normal action of brain. That will happen. Thoughts will come in. Whenever you yourself going into a meditative state, thoughts will come in if you are a beginner. Okay? If your body and mind are not practiced with meditation, you will have thoughts coming in because that's the normal function of our brain. Our brain is supposed to do that, supposed to think, supposed to function. If we are not stopping our body parts from functioning, why do we even want to stop our brain from functioning? Okay, so let's say a thought coming, right? Slowly they will stop coming in because we are more than that. We've practiced our thinking. We've practiced our thinking all the time when you're awake, right? So even if you're sleeping and you are not performing some things you must perform before sleeping, then you are not in an alpha level of sleep. Then also you are thinking back of the mind, or instead of you sleeping. Okay, so now let's the thought come in and see what is the thought. Is it worth thinking? And then you say next. So allow the next thought to come in. If it comes, say next. If it don't, just say next. In your mind, not loudly, right? So that's how you do it for beginners who are trying to go into a meditative state. Now you say, okay, Emily, I cannot. Okay, so when you start performing this tree pose, on the first 5 days you tried the tree pose and you could not perform it, could not hold it for 7 seconds or more. Okay, 7 seconds or more you could not hold it. It means you have a high level of stress and anxiety. Okay, not very high, at least moderate level of stress and anxiety you already have. Okay, and you are not paying attention to it, right? So now you know when you cannot hold it for more than 7 seconds after 5 days of trying, then you know you have stress and anxiety to a moderate level at least. Now, when you know it, now your question is how to manage it. Do you go to the doctor right now? No, not right now, right? First, we try to manage it ourselves. If we cannot, of course, there are doctors, but we know the side effects of anxiety medicines, stress medicines. We all know the side effects that put us into depression put us into suicidal thoughts, a long impacting side effects. So, in all possible ways, we'll try to avoid them, we'll try to manage it ourselves. If we can manage it ourselves, there is nothing better than that, because our body has healing power. Our body can heal itself. If we manage it properly, our body can heal itself. So medicines are always our last option. Now, medicines are always our last options for stress and anxiety. I'm not talking about any other disease right now, at least. So, yeah. Now you ask, now I cannot hold it for 7 seconds. I have tried for 5 days or 7 days, but I cannot hold it for 7 seconds. So I realize that I have a moderate level of stress and anxiety, or maybe high. What to do? Okay, that's your question. Now, first of all, for tree pose, your feet should be very strong. Okay, so we have to improve the strength of our feet. How do we improve that? We practice hero pose. Now you say, how I cannot practice hero pose? It doesn't happen with me. So practice thunderbolt pose. And sit in a thunderbolt pose, means Vajrasana, for 5 minutes after your food. After your every food, sit in thunderbolt pose or Vajrasana for 5 minutes. Morning sit in Vajrasana or thunderbolt pose for 5 minutes. It will help you to grow into hero pose. And practicing hero pose will increase your feet strength. And as your feet strength increases, it will help you with tree pose. That's the physical aspect of it. Now, it has a mental aspect. As I told you, if you have a high level of stress and anxiety, you won't be able to hold the tree pose for more than 7 seconds. So in that case, you have to do all those things I have told you to do in high blood pressure video, which I have released a month ago from now. So you say that, Emily, I do not have high blood pressure. It's fine. Those practices does not disturb the balance of your blood pressure. What it does is, if you have high blood pressure, it will bring it down. If you have low blood pressure, it will bring it to the normal. It will keep it to the normal. And if you have a normal blood pressure, it keeps it to the normal. It doesn't impact. All it does, it balances your blood pressure to the exact point, right? It should be. So it doesn't harm anyways. So if you have stress and anxiety, please watch the high blood pressure video and practice all those things early in the morning, before starting your day and before going to sleep. Even when you sleep, if you are not practicing all this before sleeping, then you are not going into alpha level of sleep. And if you are not going into alpha level of sleep, you do not wake up fresh, right? Even your mind keeps thinking when you are asleep, in an unconscious state. So your mind keeps working a little bit if you are not at alpha level of sleep. So put yourself into alpha level of sleep. Please watch the high blood pressure video released a month ago. Please practice all those things morning and before sleeping. Now, discussing all this, we'll go into tree pose and we'll learn how to practice it. Okay? Alright, I hope you can see me. Okay, so we'll also discuss how this tree pose helps us. Okay? We probably did not talk about this. This tree pose helps us to balance our emotions. Tree pose helps us to reduce stress and anxiety. Tree pose helps us to improve our concentration. Sometimes we are reading, but we are losing concentration many times. Sometimes we are in a meeting, but we lose our concentration right in the meeting. Middle of somewhere, we are in a session, we lose our concentration right, middle of the session. So it improves concentration a lot. It's helped to reduce sciatica. It helps to strengthen your feet. It helps to tone your leg muscles. It helps to strengthen your hip muscles. It helps to engage your core of the body. It has a lot and lots of benefits. Okay, now who should not do it? If someone has arthritis in knees and hips, they should not do it. If someone has migraine and vertigo, they should not do it. Alright, let's start. So stand on your mat and beside a wall. Okay, keep your head straight, look far. Okay, don't look close, look far and fix your eyesight on a particular point. Maybe you're looking through a window, maybe on a tree or something. Fix your eyesight there and hold the wall on your left. Okay, so this is for absolute beginner. If you're not a beginner, you know how to do it. Okay, and right feet firmly on the mat. Okay, firm. Left feet, hold it, put it like this. Okay, stand like this, take your hand up. I'll go back. Okay. Feet firm, hold the wall, this and that. Now, slowly we will remove our hand from the wall, but remember, look straight, your head straight, your neck straight, okay, your full body straight. Now, we remove our hand from the wall, but if you are a beginner, you might tend to fall down many times, not a single time, many times you will tend to fall down. Whenever you are about to fall down, tap the wall. Tap the wall like this, okay? Even if you are in this position, tap the wall if you are falling down, okay? This position, tap the wall if you are falling down. Any position, tap the wall, okay? Here, tap the wall. So, keep tapping, and slowly it will happen. If you are absolutely beginner, it might not happen on the first day, but keep tapping the wall. Slowly it will happen, and slowly you will improve the timing as I said. Now, take your hands up, keep tapping the wall. Okay. Look for it straight, hold it. Okay, for 30 seconds, and bring your leg down after 30 seconds. Okay. Now you perform it with this leg. Now remember, when you perform with this leg, turn back and hold it with right hand. Why I am saying is, this will be hard for you. Okay, if you are absolutely beginner, this will be hard for you if you are not fine. Okay, keep it this way up. Again, if you are beginner, just turn. Okay, first day, just turn. After 7 days, you can do it on the same side. Okay, so now look for, concentrate on something. Now take your hand with your finger, crawl out the wall. Taking your hand up to your head and or above that, wherever your hand goes up. Now slowly bring your hand, and whenever you are feeling falling, just tap the wall, okay? But don't lose the position, just tap the wall and look at for. Concentrate. Take your hands, feet firmly on the mat. Hold it, and after 30 seconds, give it down. Okay? And tap the wall. And you are feeling that you might fall down, right? So that was tree pose, and we have discussed everything else about it. I hope you have a blessed day.